Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is 1:52 a.m. on Saturday night. It is 81 degrees outside. And it is really warm. Like, it feels like it's like 90 degrees outside, and it's super humid. And oh, there's my favorite store, Broadable Vintage. I haven't been there in forever. It is so warm outside. It's like really nice, but almost like, I don't even know how to explain this. It's like almost too warm outside for a summer night, you know, which that's crazy to say. I loved it. I love the heat, but like, I was sitting outside earlier waiting for my video to upload, waiting for my last vlog to upload, and I just was like, I called Tanya and I was like, I called her and I was sitting there and I was like looking up at the sky, and I could see all the stars, and you know, like, we have these huge trees behind our house, and so I was looking up, and you can see the sky, and then you can see like all the trees, like the dark trees, like outlined against the sky, and then I could see all the stars. And I said, you know, I take for granted how beautiful like Indiana summer nights are. They really, really are beautiful. Indiana in the summer is just unbelievable. But I was telling her, I was like, it's so warm outside. She was like, I know it is warm. So anyway, first of all, I just want to say, I don't know why it took my vlog so long to get up yesterday. Well, for me, it's what I just went through today. So I rendered it today. I didn't render it last night, like before I go to bed, like I sometimes do, and then upload it overnight. And when I do that, like I usually wake up and the vlog is like ready to go. I don't know what happened. I rendered it at like 1:30 or 2, I think like 1:30. And I started uploading it at like 2 o'clock. And I finally laid down at like 11 o'clock. I'll tell you about my whole day in a second. Do you ever just have one of those days where it's like, I mean, nothing like bad, really bad happened, but it just was like nothing went my way. You know how that is. And so I finally laid down at like 11 o'clock, and Alex had this birthday party that he went to tonight, and he got home at like 12. I think he got home at like, I set my alarm for 12:36 to go vlog, and he came home at like right at 12:30 because I thought he would come home a lot later. And the dogs like sat up in bed and they like started barking, and I was like, hello, hello. I like got real scared, and he goes, hello. Well, I was trying to upload my vlog on my phone because it would not upload on my computer. It would get to like, the first time I tried to upload it, which took like 4 hours, it got to like 78%, and then it wouldn't move past that. It just got stuck at 78%. And then I got it uploaded, and it stopped processing at 95%. Like, it goes from like 0 to 95%, and then like 95% to 0, like, then the video's done, and it's ready to be put on, it's called public, like private, public, or unlisted. And it just sat at 95% for like ever. And then the third time, is it the third time I did it? I mean, this is like, now we're going, and I've got it, you know, like uploading all over the place. And the third time, when it got to processing, which took like 2.5 hours or something, it just sat at 0. It like wouldn't even process past like 0%. And I was like, what is going on? Like, I rarely ever have problems like that. So, and I just realized I could not find my lip gloss in here, my Lunar Beauty lip gloss. And I threw it on the couch while I was making my drama video today. Like, I threw it over to the couch, and I've got to get it because it's sitting on that couch. And if I don't, then Tucker will get it, because Boo Radley doesn't like mess with stuff like that, but Tucker will get it, and then he'll be like biting into, you know, the lip gloss. We don't need that. So anyway, somehow he'll get the cap off of it, and then it'll be everywhere. He used to like get on, he doesn't do this anymore. He used to get on, I was just like thinking to myself, well, maybe he was showing off to Pee-Pee, because Pee-Pee would just sit there. Like, I would be in the, like, you know, the basement or something, doing like folding laundry, and then I would come upstairs, and Pee-Pee would just be sitting on the stairs, like looking, and he'd be like, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I didn't have anything. And I'd look, and like Tucker would have like a Sharpie in his mouth, like a Sharpie marker, you know? One time he had a memory card of mine, and he would like jump up on the chair, and then from the chair he would jump up on the dining room table, which we use as a desk, and like for the longest time I couldn't figure out how he was getting stuff off the dining room table. And then I'd come in there and it was like, I have this like jar, this ceramic cup that somebody made. I think maybe my stepmom made it or something. But anyway, I put coffee beans in it with pens. Where did I see that? Like a long time ago. I don't know if it's like a bookstore or I feel like it's like a clothing store or something. But anyway, they have like a coffee. I used to do a coffee mug, but now I have this thing. And because the coffee mug that I used to have it in is that blue one with the white sailboat on it. That was my mom's favorite. So I wanted to start using that to drink coffee. So I have a ceramic thing now, which I actually like better anyway. But anyway, so I have coffee beans in it, and the pens like sit up straight. It's like perfect if you ever want a little trick for your desk. And it makes the area smell like coffee because you have actual coffee beans in there. So anyway, but like that thing would be turned over and there would be like some coffee beans on the table, and I'd be like, how did he get on the table? And I couldn't figure it out. And then one day, or I was like, I couldn't figure out if it was Boo Tucker or Pee Pee. And then one day I came downstairs and I like ran upstairs and I was like, you know, getting ready to do a video or something. This is like a long time ago because this is when Pee Pee was still alive. And Pee Pee looked at me like it wasn't me. And I looked in the living room and darnation if Tucker was not sitting up there on that table, just standing there looking at me. And I was like, what are you doing? And then he was like looking around trying to like figure out how he was going to get off the table. I already opened my Diet Pepsi tonight because I was listening to, see, Diet Pepsi, not LaCroix tonight. I was listening to my audiobook, trying to get it to the 3-minute or the 3-hour mark. Oh my God, this book is so good. But anyway, so yeah, so my vlog took me all day to upload. I have no idea. And then when I laid down, I like put it on my phone and I was uploading it from my phone. And so I was uploading while I was sleeping, which I never really fell asleep because the dogs kept on like making me nervous. But one of the things that was really weird, and they don't ever do this, like this is the first time like Boo or Tucker has ever done this. Like Pee Pee used to do stuff like this, but I was laying there. So I've shown the comfort blankets. I've been wanting to talk about these comfort blankets like in a Peterisms video because I showed them, I think, on here, but Jennifer sent them to me, and they're these like crocheted blankets, right? Boo Radley doesn't use them anymore, but Tucker, like we'll like lay them on top of each other, but he like messes them up like the way that he wants them, and then he like sleeps on these comfort blankets like they're like on a pile of them. He's obsessed with them. He licks them. He loves these blankets. Like he's obsessed with these blankets. I mean, he's never been like this with a toy or anything. And then he has this sock monkey toy, and then he has Henry the Hippo, which is like this little hippo that has all the stuffing out of him. And then he has this Grinch, and this Grinch came in one of those boxes, and he's like obsessed with this Grinch. And the Grinch has like the crinkly legs. So this is so funny because the other day, I think I might have talked about this on here. When I was sleeping, I like reached over and I thought it was like Tucker's paw, because like sometimes I'll just like grab his paw and like put it in my hand and just like hold it like that. So the other night, but like they'll never just like lay their paw there, right? Because you know dogs typically don't like you to hold their paws, but you can like train them to do that. I don't know if you know that, but like if a dog will let you hold its paw, it means it trusts you. So I reached over and I was like, oh, Tucker, you're so sweet. And it was that Grinch's leg, and I thought it was Tucker at first until I started hearing that crinkly noise. My nose is driving me nuts. That crinkly noise from its legs. It has like this paper or something inside of it, because the dogs like that crinkly noise. But he just likes the hairs that hang off the Grinch's head. He like licks those hairs. It's so funny, so funny. Anyway, you know, Tucker never used to like to be in videos. Boo Radley and Pee Pee would like to be in videos. And now Tucker like jumps onto the chair every single time I make a video. And it's funny because people are like on my other channels, they're like commenting a lot about Tucker, and which is really sweet and it's nice, you know, but at the same time, like it really makes me miss Pee Pee, because like Pee Pee was just such a big part of the channel. And somebody had sent me these SAG, like these homemade SAG cards. Like they did them like a computer thing, like Screen Actor Guild cards. And I have one that says like Pee Pee the Flying Chihuahua or Pee Pee Monn or something like that. They made them for Pee Pee, Boo, and Tucker, like each one. But I found Pee Pee's the other day in this drawer, and I just like lost it. Just was like, oh, little guy, I miss him so much. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I got up today and I started doing the vlog, and then I ran to Starbucks to get coffee, and I got there, well, I was doing some stuff around the house, and Alex had to work today. So I got to Starbucks at like 2:20. It was like right at 2:20, and they had closed. They closed at 2 today because they were understaffed or low staffed, and there weren't that many people coming through. So I guess they just shut down early. And I was gonna do a review of this Captain Crunch Frappuccino. So then I was like, I gotta have some coffee. And I asked them, I said, they were super nice about it, but I was like, do you know if all the Starbucks are closing? And they're like, I don't think so, but maybe, we're not sure. Like, they didn't really know. So I was like, well, I don't want to drive all these different places to go to a different Starbucks, because I wanted to, like, my plan was, when I got up, to go to the pool, but it was kind of cloudy. It was weird. It would get cloudy, and then it would get, like, sunny, and then, but, like, still cloudy, you know? And I was like, well, maybe I don't really care about going to the pool today. And I was like, I can take a day off from going to the pool. I don't have to go every day, you know? And so, I was like, I am, just going to kind of, like, hang around. And then I was like, well, I'll do a review video. And then, I really, to be honest with you, like, I got up and I was, like, cleaning and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna do a review video, I'm gonna do a Peterisms video. I wanted to do a BookTube video about, like, getting ready for BookTube-a-thon, or Reading Rush. And then I was like, I wanna go see Tanya at some point today, which never happened. And, I wanted to go look at these, succulent plants at Kroger, because they have, like, I got one and they're cheap. They were $14.99. I want to get another one, and then I wanted to go look for a big plant. And so I was like, I'm just gonna make a Peterisms video today, and then do my review video when I get my coffee at Starbucks, and then I'm going to well, I was gonna do the review video when I went and got my coffee at Starbucks, then come home, upload that, do a Peterisms video, and then while I was driving, like, going and looking at these plants, and going to see Tanya, I was gonna do the book vlog. At some point today, I bit my mouth too, okay? I don't know when that was, but at some point today, I bit my mouth. And it was funny because people in my drama video were like, really noticing my lisp today, and like when I watched it back, I was like, oh my god, I have like this crazy lisp in my video, and like you could really tell, and it was like I bit the inside of my mouth, but I don't hear it right now. But I didn't hear it when I was doing the video either, so who knows. But anyway, so Starbucks was closed, so I went to CVS, and because I was like kind of on the way home, and I didn't want to like go any 50 million other places at that moment. So, because I wanted to go home and like change, because I was just like in this like baggy t-shirt and like sweat shorts if I was going to go to these stores, you know. So I went into CVS and I got this vanilla cream cold brew. It wasn't bad. It was like in a can. It wasn't bad, but or nitro brew. It wasn't bad, but it was just like whatever. And so, I got that, and then I came home, and like a friend of mine, a sober friend called, and I was talking to my friend forever, and so I didn't get a chance to like go and leave and do the things I wanted to do. And then I went, and then like every place I went was so busy that I was like, I'm not gonna do that today. And so then I came home, and Alex was getting off work, and then he had to go to this birthday party, and Sarah was picking him up for it. And so I didn't want to make videos while he was there and he was getting ready, so I was like, I'll just wait till he's done. And so then I was like, did I ever tell you that I lost my lip gloss because I threw it on that couch? So then I was like, I'm just gonna make I'm just not gonna make videos today. I can't remember what time I tweeted this out, but I was like, I think I'm just not gonna make any videos. Oh, no. So, when I was out, when I went to go to Kroger, and it was too busy, there's like this farmer's market, and I wanted to go there and see what kind of plants they have. But all their plants are outdoor plants. They didn't have any indoor plants. And so, when I did that, I like went to this other Starbucks and they were still open. And so I did the review of the Captain Crunch Frappuccino. And then I came home, and that was when I tweeted, and I was like, I think I'm just not gonna make any videos today. Well, I was gonna lay down and like take a nap, and then I was gonna go see Tanya. But the vlog situation happened, and I was so frustrated with the vlog because I was wanting to get it up. What is that? Freddy's Steak Burgers. I never drive this way that I'm going tonight. I don't know that I've ever gone in a vlog before, ever. Like, I mean, I know where I'm at, but like I've gone here before in my life, but like I've never gone here on a vlog before. I'm actually gonna probably turn around here in a second. But anyway, so I was dealing with the vlog stuff, and then I was calling Tanya to see if she was if she wanted to like just have, we were just gonna have a fountain pop, like not have a fountain pop, we were just gonna have like a Coke on the patio and just sit out there and talk. And it just was getting later and later and later, and I was so frustrated with this vlog. And so, and then I got on my Twitter. After I got off the phone with Tanya, I was sitting outside, and I got on my Twitter, and I had gotten like 50 DMs. And can you see me? And Jeffree Star had made this video. So then I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll make a response video to it. So I went outside and I watched the video, and then I set up the ring lights and stuff, and I made a response video. And then that, you know, of course, was gonna take me another hour to upload all of that and get that video up. It just got later and later and later. It was just like everything that I wanted to do today, like, didn't happen the way that I wanted it to. But that's okay, you know, it's whatever. I was mostly frustrated about my vlog because it was a long vlog too, you know, and I was like, you know, it should have been ready to go by like 4 o'clock or 5. There was no reason why it should have taken that long. I'm gonna turn around here. Oh, I don't think I can turn around here, can I? So anyway, yeah, that was my day. And then I laid down, and oh my God, there was like an owl just like sitting in the middle of the road. I have never in my life seen an owl just sitting in the middle of the road. I thought it was a cat. That was so crazy. Do you ever, like, when you're driving, you like see, like, where you're like walking, I guess, or whatever, and you see animals like that, and you think of Harry Potter? I always think of Harry Potter. I don't know why. Are these apartments over here? I'm gonna look at me going around again. I'm like, are these apartments? These are cute if these are apartments. I didn't even know these were over here. We have a friend that their house is right over here, but like I never look really at anything. These are apartments. Oh, these are cute. They have kind of big balconies too, damn. I wonder if these are condos. God, look at that. You can, this is like not a sample, but what do you call it? They have these gorgeous kitchens. The whole thing is kind of open, and then it has like an island in the middle. In this apartment. How cool are these? What are these called? Aria? I've never heard of these. Aria apartments. Yeah, they're apartments. They have like this huge lobby area. It's so nice. God, these are beautiful. They're all empty. I mean, there's people living here, but like all these downstairs ones are all empty. You can look right into the living room and the kitchen. I sometimes miss living in an apartment. It was so nice to just like, when something was broken, calling them and having them fix it. Oh, but what I was gonna say was when I was sleeping, I had my hand like this, like I was laying like this, and I had my hand like open like this, and Tucker put his paw right in my hand, you guys. It was the sweetest thing. And then, so like, I was like, oh, Tucker. And so then, those patios are huge. Shit, you guys, if you live in the north side of Indianapolis and you're looking for, this is like off of Michigan Road, if you're looking for cute apartments, Aria, they look like they'd be expensive though. Those are cute. And what's this little restaurant right here? What is this restaurant? You just come over here and eat if you wanted to. I don't even know what that restaurant is. Southwest Grill. You can get your nails done at Paris Nails and Spa. You can paint your apartment from Sherwin-Williams. Do all your banking over here at Huntington Bank. That's so cute over there. Okay, hey. But anyway, then Tucker, like, Boo Radley came and he slept like right next to me because I think, well, I don't know if I've talked about this on here either, but Boo Radley gets jealous. He's very territorial, and like he does this like late at night. Like if I go like if I get into bed like at like after 5 and it's kind of like the sun's not coming up, but it's, I mean, the sun's coming up, but it's not like bright in the room, but you can see a little bit like, you know, of dawn. If he sees me, like, or if I go over to Tucker and I kiss Tucker and I'm like, you know, because I talk to the dogs a lot, and I'll say like, Tucker, you're such a good boy, Tucker, you're such a good boy. Boo Radley will go, arr, arr. Like, he does not like it. So then I have to go over and I have to give him compliments and kisses too. And if I go back over to Tucker, he'll go, arr, and Alex will wake up and he'll go, don't get him started. You don't have to tell them that they're good boys all the time. So tonight, though, oh my god, I love this restaurant, Chewy's, so much. I didn't know that they built one over here. I like the one in Nevillesville. They have the best dips on their Mexican food. Actually, you know what? Maybe I could get somebody to go there with me tomorrow night. I love that Chewy's restaurant. I haven't been to that Chewy's in forever. Oh my god, I love that Chewy's. And Red Robin. Oh my god, I love Red Robin! I'm never gonna be thin. Anyway, so Tucker went and laid on the pillow. They fight for the pillow. And sometimes they both sleep on Alex's pillow. It's so cute. They sleep like butt to butt. It's so funny. So then all of a sudden I was like, I was sleeping like this again. Like my hand was kind of like this. And Boo Radley put his paw in my hand. It was so cute. I was like, oh my god, you guys are so sweet tonight. I always tell Alex these places I love to eat, and he doesn't love any of them. I'm always like, I love that Red Robin. And he's like, that is so gross. And then he's like you just like it. He likes the bottomless fries, but I think their fries are too salty, and he loves that, like, he and Sarah love the salt stuff that you put on there, the flavoring. I don't like all that. I like their onion rings, and I like their Impossible Burgers. And then Chewy's is this Tex-Mex restaurant, and they have like these huge burritos. I always get like a bean burrito with cheese, you know, and rice and beans and all that stuff. But then they have like, I could just eat the chips and dip, because they have these dips, and it comes out and they bring like 3 or 4 different dips, and it's like ranch dip and this dip and that dip and whatever. By the way, I don't know who this is. I saved the email because I actually wanted to read it on here. I got such a nice email from somebody, and I think she said she's a nurse, and then she talked about how both she and her husband got the COVID, and they got sick, but it wasn't like to the point where they were hospitalized. Like, it wasn't like horrible, and that she had some friends that got sick, and then they, like, you know, got over it and were quarantined too. I think I'm remembering the email correctly. But she was like, you know, she was like, we live in a world now where you just need to be as safe as you possibly can, but you still have to choose to live your life. And she was like, but that doesn't mean just like, you know, she was like, you have to live your life. And as far as like going to Vegas, she was like, if that's something that you want to do, just go and do it and be safe. I haven't even looked yet at like the pricing and things like that, but I do think that we might book it. I think to be honest with you, I'm not too concerned about Las Vegas. I'm concerned like if I were going out and doing things, but to literally go out to eat in a restaurant, we do that here. To go to the pool, I do that here and keep distance from people and just be in our room and watch movies. Because I said to Alex, I said, we can't do anything. You know, we can go to the casino because it's like 10 feet apart for everybody. Is this where I turn? Yeah. I said we can go to the casino. He hates to gamble. I said we can watch movies in the room. This is not where I want to turn, is it? And he said, I just want to get out of here. So I think that we may do that. The other thing is that if you book it, you can get 100% free refund up to 24 hours before for free cancellation. So, like, if we booked the room, we could cancel it up to 24 hours before. And, so, like, if it would get to a point where they were starting to shut things down again, well, we just wouldn't go, you know, like. Everybody that I know is traveling right now. And the majority of the people that I know that are traveling are not being negligent about it. Like, they're being pretty safe about it. They're getting, you know, like, Airbnbs in, like, Florida and places like that, and they're just kind of staying to themselves. Now, I would ideally love to do that. Alex doesn't want to do that. He has no desire to do that. I don't know, and you know, like, that's another option, is that he would do it if I guess I need to just look at, like, Airbnbs, because he said he would do it if we flew. So I'm like, okay, well, we could fly and then rent a car and then get an Airbnb I would like to get an Airbnb that has a pool. But he was like, why don't we do Key West? And I have no desire to go to Key West. So I don't know. There's different things that we could do, you know, but we'll probably do something. And, we need to kind of look at that. But tomorrow he's going boating with some girls that he's friends with. So I will be tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll see if Tanya wants to go to Chewy's. So hungry now. I haven't really eaten anything all day long. I've like eaten a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Where am I at on time? Okay. I've eaten a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But I haven't really eaten a whole lot today. I should go through White Castles and get some Impossible Burgers. The thing is, when I go through the one by us, they're always like, they get like real upset and real do you ever just like don't want to do something because you just don't even want to deal with it? They're always like, it's going to take us 9 to 12 minutes to cook those Impossibles. Do you want them? So I'm always just like, don't worry about it. Just give me mozzarella sticks or something like that. I always just get real frustrated. But the one in Anderson, so I guess I could just drive up there. But I could listen to the audiobook too. Like, they're always super friendly there. That's where I would go through White Castle when I left the casino. They're super friendly up there. And, what was I gonna say? I'm hungry. I was gonna go through Taco Bell earlier and I didn't do that. What I really wanted to do tonight was make ice cream sundaes. Do you know what's so funny is that I eat that Chubby Hubby, Ben & Jerry's Chubby Hubby ice cream, and I can never find it anywhere. And now, like, the last couple days, I've seen it everywhere. I saw it at CVS today. I saw it at Meijer. That's where I got it. Meijer. I said I got it at Meijer. And I saw it somewhere else, Kroger or something like that. Why am I so hungry? Because I didn't eat. what they had at the birthday party, and they had all this like carry out from District Tap, this restaurant here in town. It's like bar food, like chicken fingers and stuff like that. Oh my god, I didn't even tell you. Okay, it stopped. I didn't even tell you guys what I am so excited about. So, maybe I talked about this last night. I don't know, but I feel like I did this after I stopped vlogging last night, but maybe not. Maybe I did it when I was looking for something, but did I talk about Farmer's Fridge? Okay, so, or was it the night before? I don't know, but one of these nights, I feel like it was last night that I did it after I was vlogging, because I stopped in this parking lot, and I like looked, I think it was last night. But anyway, I'd seen this come up on Instagram several times, and I hadn't really like paid it much attention, because half the crap on Instagram, I'm always like sketched out to order, you know, because it always looks like, I don't know, it just like, it doesn't. Do you guys ever feel like that when you see stuff come up for sale on Instagram? You're like, is this like legit, or is this, you know, not? But I will tell you that I ordered a pair of black shoes. Well, I ordered a pair of gold shoes too, but they haven't shown up yet. But I ordered a pair of black shoes, and they're very cheaply made. I tried them on, they fit perfect size and stuff like that, but they're just like not well-made shoes for what I paid for them for like an Instagram ad. And they were like one of those like, they're literally just like black Oxfords that like tie at the ankle. They're like a little bit higher. But they look so cool in the ad. And so I was like, well, I'm going to try it. And they're not cheap, but they're just like, but they are, you know what I mean? They're like not horrible, but they're cheap. But anyway, so, you know, those ads are always sponsored on Instagram. Like I always feel like I'm being stupid because I like want to order that stuff. But anyway, they had one for this thing called Farmer's Fridge. Where's my lip gloss? Did I put it back in here? They have this one for Farmer's Fridge. So I got online on this Farmer's Fridge thing. I went to the website, slid up, you know, and it's these salads and bowls and like breakfast things. But the breakfast things are like oats and honey, or oats and yogurt, and almond and oats and something, and cinnamon and an apple. And it basically, it's all like refrigerated stuff. And it comes in these containers that are like from this size to like this size. And so it'll be like a Greek salad, and it'll have like lettuce on the bottom, or spinach, and then it'll have like cherry tomatoes, and then it'll have like feta cheese, and then like the dressing on top, and it'll be like all like combined. Well, anyway, just look up Farmer's Fridge, okay? And then what you do is you just take it out and you just dump it into a bowl, and then it's already ready for you. And it's like healthier foods. It's like each one of these meals is between like 200. There's like some soups, because I got chilled cucumber. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, and this is the other thing. They team up with like a chef to make these meals. So the meals are constantly changing. So like all of the meals are between like 210 or 250 calories, all the way to like the breakfast ones I think are like 450, because they're like cinnamon, sugar, oats, and things like that. But it's all like healthy stuff. They have like, and they have a vegan and vegetarian options too. They have like meat ones, but then they have vegan and vegetarian options. I ordered $65 worth of food, you guys. I think I got like 8 meals. They're expensive, but they're not horrible. Like the breakfast ones, I think are like $4 or $6. And then like the meals, like the salads and the bowls, I got like I got a burrito bowl, and it was $8, and it's a big one too. They're like this big, right? And then they're like this wide around. And then I got like 3 salads, and those were like $8 each. If you buy them in bulk, you can get them for cheaper. I got, what else did I get? This car doesn't have their lights on. That always freaks me out. They do on the front, but on the back, I said on my brake lights. Anyway, but the other thing is that I guess they have them like in like the Midwest, because it's like Chicago and Indianapolis. They have them at like So this is like how you can tell it's like healthy. So they have these, if you look on the website, they have, what do you call them? Vending machines, where you can get this stuff at vending machines or you can have it delivered. I'm having it delivered to my house. And apparently they deliver it in like a refrigerated bag, because I was talking to my friend Erin about it, and she's like, oh my God. She's like, we get that at work all the time. We love it. We order it. And she's like, then I get them at the house too. And she's like, they're fantastic. You're going to love them, and they're so healthy and fresh. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited now, because I thought it would be kind of a letdown, and then I just wasted $65, you know? So, and $65 is like 4 days of meals, just so you know. It's not like I'm just blowing the money like that. Like, it's, like, it'll last me like 4 days. So, which 4 days, the way that I eat, going to Meijer and fast food is like easily less. I mean, I would easily spend more than $65. So, so I ordered all this stuff, and I'm really excited about it. But if you get on there, they have these vending machines, and the vending machines are like these very cool, like, they look like they'd be like in IKEA or something like that. And they have these very cool, like, where you can order all the things in there, right? Well, I looked, because it'll show you like the locations of the vending machines in Indianapolis, and they're at all the hospitals. Like, they're at like IU Health North. They're at like every, like, Indiana University Health is what it is. They're like at all of these like major hospitals in Indianapolis. And I was like, that is so interesting that this like healthy, they're like, it's what they're trying to do is make it like easy and convenient to like eat healthy. And I was like, I love this concept. And if the food is good, I'm going to be down for it. I'm going to be like, oh my God, this is what I'm doing right here. I'm kind of sad that we're not going to brunch tomorrow, because I'm ready for brunch. But it's whatever. I used to always go to this restaurant. I passed it. It's back over there. But it was called, it's not a restaurant, it's a bagel shop. It's called Bagel Fair. And it was old, it was owned by this old couple. And then the man passed away. And I can't remember who told me about it. It was like this family friend of mine. Their son told me about this place. It was Broderpool Bagel and Deli. I don't love that place. Everybody that I know loves that place. And they make these hot bagel sandwiches, and they like melt the cream cheese and stuff. It's so, I thought it was so gross the one and only time I had it. I was like, this is so gross. They like melted the bagel with the cream cheese and like onions and everything. It was just mushy. I did not like it. I like my bagels cold. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna like, okay, I like my bagels toasted and warm if I'm just gonna put like cream cheese on it, if it's like a blueberry bagel or something like that. But if I'm gonna eat like something, I like them cold. Like if I'm gonna eat them as a sandwich, which I used to love bagel sandwiches. I used to go to Einstein Bagels all the time for lunch. And I used to, this is kind of funny, I haven't done this for a while. So I don't know what that brand is. They have bread too that I got at Costco when all the COVID stuff was going on, but they have these fantastic bagels, and they're like everything bagels, and they're like this big. It's called it's like Don and Ray's or something like that. Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. But they have the best bagels in the entire world. Okay, let me tell you what I would do. So I would go and I would get these bagels, and then I would split them, well, they were split in half, so I'd split them in half, you know, and then these everything bagels, and then I would put garden herb sour cream on them, and then I would put a piece of Havarti cheese, like 2 pieces of Havarti cheese, and then I would take a red onion, and I would cut a slice like that, like really thick, like it was meat, and so like the onion would be like the meat part of my sandwich, and I would squeeze it all together. Oh my God, and I would eat it with potato salad. It was so, oh my God, I want to do that tomorrow now. It was so good. But I love like vegetarian bagel sandwiches. They're so delicious. But anyway, I used to go over there sometimes, like on the weekends, like when we wouldn't go to brunch all the time, and I would go to Bagel Fair and I would get us bagels, because you would get these bagels and they would ask you like if you wanted schmear on it, you know, and they would like, it would be this huge, it would be like a square chunk, like that big and like that thick of cream cheese, and they wouldn't like smear it in, you know, like they just put it like on the thing, like in between the two pieces, and they didn't take any credit cards, they only took cash. Oh, and this was, okay, so then her sons ran it after, like, her husband passed away, and she would just sit in the back, like in this chair, and she would just sit there and just like look the whole time. It was like, this chair was to the side, and apparently they had owned it for years and years and years and years and years. It was just like this plain place, and you'd go inside and they had like bottles of juice, like, you know, like plastic bottles of juice that you could get, like Dole juice, like apple and orange juice and all that stuff, or bottles of water. They sold a newspaper and then bagels, and that was it. It was called Bagel Fair. I think it still exists. I don't know. I'm not driving back there. Maybe some other night. But, oh, and this was the thing. I'd get like 2 bagels, and then I would get like a cup of coffee and like an orange juice and like a newspaper, and it would literally come to like $3.25 or something. I mean, it was so cheap. I loved it. That was when I was skinny and I could eat whatever I wanted to eat, and I was like working out all the time and stuff like that, you know? That is the one thing about working out all the time, is you can kind of eat whatever you want to eat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I'll tell you one thing that I like am struggling with is grocery stores not being open all night long. Because I live like late at night, you know? I mean, I think that's no mystery to anybody. So like, I would like, after I was done vlogging or something, sometimes I would go, well, you guys know, I would show it on here. I would go to, you know, Meijer, and I would get like street corn dip or potato salad, and I would go home and I would sit there and I would like watch a show or something while I ate. Well, we don't have anything at home to eat, and I didn't go to the grocery store, and now the grocery stores are closed. And I don't want to just go to the gas station, you know? Although these one gas stations, is it like BP up here? They do have like potato salad and stuff like that. I guess I could do that. Have that White Castle. See, that's the one right there. To be 9 to 12 minutes for those Impossibles. They always act like it's such a big deal. There are cars wrapped all around the building. I don't even want to wait in that line. Forget you. Forget you. I cannot believe that it is the reading rush again, starting tomorrow, which used to be Booktubeathon. Okay, so let's see. I did the first year. When was it? I was gonna say 2011, but I haven't been on BookTube that long. 2016 was my first year. 2017, 2018. This is my 5th year, you guys, doing Booktubeathon, or the reading rush. I can't believe it. 16? Is that right? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep, because the 16 was my first year. 17, 18, 19. Yeah, this is my 5th year doing it. I cannot believe it. I get so excited every year. I'll never forget that first year doing it. I almost didn't do it. To think that, you know, something like so simple as just doing a reading competition, or, you know, a reading marathon challenge, that I was not gonna do it because I thought it was so corny and stupid, you know, and then it ended up being like one of the favorite things I've ever done in my entire life. You know, to think that I was not gonna allow myself to have that enjoyment. So sad, really, you know. The sad part of it is that I've done that a lot in my life. I've allowed my fear, I don't really anymore, but in my past, I'm not gonna say I never do, but in my past, my fear about, you know, it's not even really what other people think of me. I think it's sometimes what I think of myself. I think sometimes what I think of myself is harder than what other people think of me. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I think I'm harder on myself than other people are. I think a lot of us are. This light right here, if you're not like right at this thing, like, it won't turn. And I pulled up and it was already on the turn signal, so it probably won't turn until it goes through the whole cycle again. But anyway, do you ever believe that? Like, do you think that, like, you're harder on yourself than other people are sometimes? Oh my God, I can't believe it turned. See, it's because I was right there at that thing. I do believe that those, you know, people say, oh, that's not true, that this stuff had, like, that's, what is on my face? Underneath there, but I do kind of believe that sometimes. If I didn't have on these old sweat shorts and look like, well, I mean, I don't look like crap from like here up. Like, I'm definitely not dressed to go into anywhere. I don't know why it even matters, but I'm so kind of weird about it. I was thinking to myself, I would maybe like go to like Waffle House and just go inside and like have a peanut butter waffle and some hash browns with cheese on it. That sounds so good. Why am I so hungry? But anyway, but we don't need to do that tonight. Oh my God, or right up here to IHOP and get me some pancakes. Oh, that does kind of sound good with hash browns. Oh my God. I love pancakes so much. Whenever I go to IHOP, do you ever go to restaurants and you're like, I don't know what I want? Like, do I want a sandwich tonight? Like, I used to do this at like Denny's all the time. I'd be like, do I want a moons over my hammy, or do I want this, or whatever? Okay, so forever, Alex and I would go, like after we went out, we would go to Denny's, and I would always, okay, so we would get, you have to ask for the seasoned fries, not the regular fries, the seasoned fries, okay? So we would get loaded cheese fries, but you have to get the seasoned kind. They're different, okay? The regular fries are more like steak fries, and then they have seasoned fries, or they're more like the crinkle fries, or the steak fries, or more like that, or something. I don't know. We got them one time and learned our lesson. But they have these seasoned fries that are like skinny, and they're like really good. They almost kind of taste not like sweet potato fries, but they kind of look like them a little bit, I guess. But anyway, so we would get loaded cheese fries that had like bacon. This is before I was a vegetarian. Bacon and cheese. They were so good. And then I got tons of ranch to dip them in. I don't know what ranch they use at Denny's. Probably just like Hidden Valley or something, Kraft. But it's so good. And then I would get a moons over my hammy with fries and hash browns. And I would dip it all in ranch dressing. Okay, it was so good. Well, when I became a vegetarian, we went there one night, and I was like, I can remember like when I first became a vegetarian, and we would go to certain restaurants, like I would kind of like get angry before we ever got there. Do you ever get like hangry, like, you know, like hungry, angry? But like, if you're a vegetarian, like at first, it's so hard because you look at the menu and you're like, there's nothing on this menu I want. And it's not that there's nothing on the menu that you can have, or you say like, there's nothing on this menu I can have. It's not that there's nothing on the menu that you can have. It's that there feels like this total like lack of fairness that everybody else has all of these options and you literally have like a dinner salad, right? And it's like, I'm hungry, like I want to eat, and it's what? And you have to kind of piece stuff together. Now, it's better in the Midwest, but I will say this, to go to a regular restaurant, like think about like Red Robin, they just recently put an Impossible Burger on their menu. So it's just recently that like chain restaurants are getting better with that. Now, higher end restaurants in Indianapolis, like Livery and some places like that, like all the fun artsy restaurants downtown on Mass Ave, like they all, what's the one, the Eagle, and what's the other one that Alex likes down there? I can't think of the other place. But anyway, all those like artsy restaurants down there, they always have like risotto, or, you know, vegetarian risotto or something like that. I mean, they always have, you know, options for vegetarians, because I think, you know, like they have a lot of their chefs are vegetarian, so they'll have like one vegetarian option or two on their menu, you know what I mean? But I remember one night we went to Denny's after we went out, and I was so hungry, and this waitress was just not having it, but she didn't want to work that night or something, I don't know. But I was like, can I get a moons over my hammy but with no ham on it? And she just looked at me and she goes, so you want a grilled cheese? Okay, a moons over my hammy has egg in it and stuff like that, right? I go, no. It has like melted, like a certain kind of like cheese it's not just a grilled cheese. And I said, no, I want a Moon's over my hammy, but I don't want any ham in it. She like got so frustrated with me, and she ended up just bringing me a grilled cheese, which I just was like, whatever, I'll eat this. She was so mad. She was like, I don't understand. A grilled cheese? I was like, no, not a grilled. I wanted the egg in there too, you know? Which I should have just asked for an egg sandwich or something like that, but we haven't gone to Denny's in forever. Isn't it weird what you realize, like, what you did regularly, and then COVID happened and you don't do any of that stuff anymore? And, like, even though you can go do that stuff now and stuff is open, you still don't do it. And then you look back and you realize, like, this stuff that I did, like, how important really was it to me if I, like, did it all the time and now I don't ever... I'm trying to think of something that I used to, like, I have become, like, I mean, like, I'm not a huge shopper. Like, the other day I shopped. Like, I really spent some, you know, money the other day shopping. But, like, I'm not a big shopper typically. But I will say that during COVID, like, I started loving, like, the Amazon Prime and shopping online and stuff like that. To the point where I probably needed to, you know, stop. But, what time is it? Yeah, it was like... I'm trying to think of something that I did. Well, I mean, we used to go out to dinner 3 to 4 times a week. We went to dinner all the time. You guys know that. We hardly ever do that anymore. Like, hardly ever. You know what? Somebody asked me to review this place called Portillo's. They have like a cake shake or something. Somebody put it on my review channel. It's right down the street. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to see the menu there at their drive-thru. I've never been there. Alex actually went to this place behind there, this bar called 1937 or something, but I have never been to. Anyway, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like stuff that you used to do, like go in the movie theater. We don't go to the movie theater, you know? I mean, in a weird way, it's like taught us all how to, like, I think really simplify our lives a lot. Okay, can I just tell you though, speaking of shopping, that when I was at Sephora, you know, if you go to Sephora, you get, like, you add your points up and you get stuff, and then if you, like, if it's your birthday, you get to, like, pick out a present, like, they have special sample kind of presents. Well, they have this stuff that I had heard from, I can't remember who I heard it from. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I think it actually might have been Tati Westbrook. And it's called Soleil de Janeiro, like Rio de Janeiro. And they have 2 lotions. What is that car just sitting there in the parking lot? They have these 2 lotions. They have one called Bum Bum Lotion. It's supposed to, like, I don't know, like, lift your butt or something like that. And they came in these, like, little containers, like real small containers. And then the other one is called cocoa cream. And that one I love. And it smells like, my friend told me that the Bum Bum butter actually, like, it kind of, she said she always feels like it, like, has, like, this, what was the word she used? Like, it, like, it has something that's, like, shiny in it. But that's not the word she used. But anyway, so I used the cocoa cream, and I love it. Okay, it's like a really light lotion. I actually used it today. I can still smell it. And it smells like the beach. It smells fantastic. But, like, it smells like coconut oil, but clean. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, after. Okay, and it's like a water lotion. Do you know what I mean by, like, it's not, like, thick. It, like, goes, like my Aveeno lotion I use is, like, really thick. It, like, goes on really light. I love it. And it, like, dried up like that. It was perfect. But, like, with the sample of the body lotion to, like, use all over my body, like, I used, like, half the sample. Okay, after I got the shower one time. So you would go through this stuff a lot. I got online and looked at this stuff. It is $45 for a jar. I was like, are you kidding me? And the jar, of course, is, like, bigger. It's like this. I was like, I would go through that probably in literally, like, 2 weeks. I was like, that is ridiculous. So then I was like, I always kind of feel like Ulta has some things that are a little bit cheaper as far as, like, lotions, stuff like that. Plus they have that Hemp's brand, and I love that Hemp's brand of lotions. So I was like, well, maybe I'll go over there and see if they have some kind of like cocoa butter kind of smell, because I do love that smell. But it's not really cocoa butter, you know? It's more of like a coconut. Like, it's more of like a true coconut smell. Do you know what I mean? Does anybody know a lotion like that they would suggest? I need a suggestion for that. And then I'm kind of like, well, just Peter, like, just get it and then just use it sparingly. But I'm like, what's the fun in that? A lot of those products that are like really great though are so expensive. My stepmother, she uses those La Mer products. Like, those products are like $300 and $400 a jar. I cannot believe she uses it. She would talk about them and I had no idea what it was. And then when I started doing like beauty drama and I found out what La Mer actually was and my stepmom uses that stuff, I was like, I can't believe she uses this stuff. This stuff is outrageously expensive. I mean, she looks good, but I'm just like, that's extremely expensive. But she doesn't really use anything else other than that. That's expensive skincare. And she's worn the same perfume since like I was in high school. Well, when I was in high school, she wore Poison, and then she started wearing that. Are they not? Do they have cones set up so you can't get through? Come on now. She started wearing like Bulgari, and she's worn it forever. She always smells good. My dad, do you want to know what cologne my dad wears? Oh my God, okay. My dad wears Jovan Musk sometimes, and I told him, I said, I hate that. You need to stop wearing that. He will wear Jovan, it's so gross. He wears that, or Old Spice, which I do love, Old Spice. I wonder what's in their chopped salad. Portillo's. Have you guys ever seen this place, Portillo's? It's right over here next to IKEA. They have like a whole new area in here that's all like, with bread and drink only is $10.38. Well, then how's it $5? Famous 5. This is where it's such trickery. It says, Portillo's Famous 5, making a meal with a small fry and small drink. And then down here, chopped salad, $5. And then asterisks, with bread and drink only $10.38. Well, then it's not $5. And broiled chicken croissant with fries and a drink, $9.67. Other $5 if you don't make them a meal. Well, who would just want the sandwich? Not me. I would probably want 2 sandwiches and 2 fries. Here it is, right here. Have your cake and drink it too. Strawberry lemon cake shake. Oh, I'm gonna have to come and review. Look, there it is. Somebody told me to come and review it. You can see it right there. I'm gonna have to come here and review this. I don't know that we'll do that tomorrow, but maybe one of these days. Do they have anything vegetarian here for me to eat whatsoever? Let's see. Do they have a Whopper? If they had an Impossible drive-through not Whopper, but sandwich, I would be so excited. Okay, let's see what they have. They have Famous chocolate cake. I don't know what that is. What does P mean on there? P on there. It doesn't say. Does P mean something? Is that like a cheese sauce? Has a P next to a chocolate cake shake? That sounds good. Okay. Italian beef and cheddar, char grilled Italian sausage, broiled chicken sandwich, breaded chicken sandwich, breaded chicken club, tender chicken noodle and soup of the day, bowl of chili. Alex would love that. Hot dogs. Charbroiled burgers, bacon cheeseburger, bacon burger, cheeseburger burger, sandwiches, breaded whitefish, grilled portobello, grilled portobello mushroom, marinated portobello mushroom, red onion, tomato, mozzarella, and basil, pesto on tomato focaccia. I could have that. That's one thing I could have. Is this person coming through here, like behind me, like they think this place is open? You're gonna about to be sorry here when you come in. They are seriously coming behind me. No, they're not. Okay. Meatball sandwich, spaghetti or mostacelli. What are they doing over there? Making me nervous. Chopped salad, romaine, iceberg, red cabbage, chicken, classic Caesar salad, Greek salad, garbage salad, spring, what's that? I'm not coming here. There's nothing there I need. There's nothing there I want, even. Look at that little bird. She's got such long legs. Well, hi, honey. You have such long legs. Get her. Hi, honey. She had such... It stopped right as I was turning around with the little bird. She had such long legs. Such pretty long legs. I think I loved her. She'd be my friend. Since I don't have any friends. I got like 3 friends. Look, I'm gonna drive by this car right here that pulled up and got me scared. What are they doing? That was weird. I think I love you, but what am I so afraid of? Alright, you guys, listen, I'm getting off here now so that I can listen to my audiobook. So I can get ready for the reading rush tomorrow. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Alright, there's IKEA. There are 50 flags. I do love IKEA though. Okay, wait. This is so dumb how they have this. You can't turn left down here, so you have to go down here to go around. It's so weird. Anyway, if you guys made it this far, I missed my bird friend already. What was her name? Sally Joe. Sally Joe the bird. I love her with the long legs. And you know what song I sang to her? Why'd you come in here looking like that with the high heel boots and you painted on jeans? She does. She wears high heel boots. She goes to try to pick up the men at the bar, at the bird bar. Anyway, thus me making up stories always. Sally Joe the bird going to the bird bar in her high-heeled boots trying to pick up her bird man. Anyway, if you guys made it this far in the vlog, thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you did, how about putting a rainbow emoji for Pride Month? That is now over, but it's Pride year, so put a rainbow emoji in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And thank you for watching. And the thumbs up really means a lot to me, the like button. Also, make sure that you're still subscribed to this channel if you were already subscribed, and as well as my other channels. And if you're not, think about subscribing to this channel. Think about subscribing to all of my channels. It would mean a lot to me. And I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday, which is my favorite day of the week. Rest, relax. It's what it's for. It's about getting yourself ready and regrouping for the week ahead. Spiritual day of relaxation and just kind of centering yourself. I try to do that on Sundays. I love Sundays. And eat some good food. Spend some time with your loved ones if you can, or read a great book. And it's not too late to do the reading rush, okay? Do something fun, do something exciting. Start a new movie or book. Oh, by the way, The Alienist, which the season 2, I think it's called Angel of Darkness, starts on Sunday night, and I think it's on TNT. The first season was phenomenal, and it was based on the book by Caleb Carr. And I didn't read the book, but I had the book years ago. It was so good. So you guys should really consider watching the show because it is fantastic. And it's by Caleb Carr. It's got like Dakota Fanning in it, I think, and or her sister, or one of those Fannings. I don't know. It's really, really good. But anyway, that starts Sunday. So you want to start a new show? There you go. And yeah, do something fun, do something exciting. Start a new book, start a new movie, start a new TV show. And, or whatever you want to do. Try a new food. Eat some orange sherbet or rainbow sherbet if you want. And do something that will make you proud when you look back on it tomorrow, or the next day, or next week, or next month, or next year, or 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, or 20 years from now, or 50 years from now, or 60 years from now, or 69 years from now, or 80 years from now, or 88 years from now, or 100 years from now, or 110 years from now, or 120 years from now. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Make sure that you look at yourself in the mirror every single day and you say to yourself, I love you, and at least one positive affirmation, like, you are beautiful and talented and valuable. And every night before you go to bed, look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I love you. Be kind to yourself. Say it with meaning. You say to yourself at least one positive affirmation, like, you are valuable, you are important, you are beautiful, you are talented, you are funny, you're kind, you're caring, you're compassionate, you're loving, and you are loved. And every night before you go to bed, say to yourself, tomorrow is going to be an amazing day. I'm going to be happy, joyous, and free all day tomorrow. I'm going to sing, I'm going to dance, I'm going to cry. I'm going to sing, I'm going to dance, I'm going to laugh, I'm going to cry if I want to. I'm going to feel all my emotions inside and out. I'm going to allow myself to just live to my fullest, my authentic self. Live my hopes and my dreams. Be too much, be the most. And I'm going to spend time with my friends and family if I can. If I can't, I'm going to enjoy some time alone or spend time with my pets. Just call people if I can. And do all the things I love. If I have to work, I'm going to try to work with a smile on my face and, just try to get through it. One day at a time, just trying to pay the bills, pay the rent. Just trying to pay the rent. I think June Carter Cash used to always say that. And also going to try to do things that love and that you're passionate about, like crocheting ponchos like Mel, or fishing like that guy, he does fishing boat, or I don't know, cooking or gardening or exercising or running or reading books. And have great opportunities come my way all day long, and have positive experiences all day long. And if my day gets off track and I start getting negative and I become a negative Nancy, well, or a sour Susan, or a bitter Betty, well, or a mean Mary, but don't do that, well, start my day over just like that. I can start my day over whenever I want, just like that. Just like that. When you get up in the morning, say the same thing to yourself. Say, today is going to be an amazing day. I'm going to be happy, joyous, and free all day today. I'm going to sing, I'm going to dance, I'm going to laugh, I'm going to cry if I need to or want to. I'm going to feel all of my emotions inside and out. I'm going to spend time with friends and family if I can, and if I can't, then I'll call them up if I want to. Or just spend some time with myself. And we don't appreciate that enough. We should spend time by ourselves and really learn to love that time alone instead of complaining that we're alone. Just enjoy being alone, sometimes. And I used to complain a lot about being lonely until I started having friends of mine that, I have a lot of friends of mine that live in halfway houses. They have no privacy. They don't have 5 minutes alone, or they have friends of mine that live in families where there's 5 kids, mom and dad and grandma. It's like there's no, you know what I mean? So the grass is not always greener on either side. But anyway, but if I'm going to spend time with my family and friends if I can, or if I want to, and if I can't, or if I don't want to, then I'm going to spend time alone, and I appreciate that, or spend time with my pets. If I have to work, I'm going to try to do so with a smile on my face, and just try to be the best employee that I can be, the best worker, putting that kind, caring, compassionate love out there in the world, and, and I'm going to try to do all the things I love to do, like painting and coloring in my coloring books. I'm trying to think of new things, and making clothes and sewing quilts and needlepoint and canning vegetables and making juices. My my brother-in-law's girlfriend is doing that, and I think it's so cool that she's doing that. She's making juices called Jessie's Juices. She puts them in these little juicing bottles or juicing containers, those old anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll tell you about that some other time. But anyway, I love that she's doing that. And I haven't even told her that I love that she's doing it. I need to tell her that it's such a cool concept. So anyway, and I'm gonna have great opportunities come my way all day today. I'm gonna have positive experiences all day long today. And if my day gets off track and I start becoming negative, and I start becoming a negative Nancy or a mean Mary or a sour Susan or a bitter Betty, well, I can start my day over whenever I want. Don't be a mean Mary. Don't. Be a positive Peter. And start your day over whenever you want, like that. And, because you can do it. I can start my day over whenever I want, just like that. Say that before you start your day, and then say to yourself, now are you ready to start? Now am I ready to start my day? I'm ready to go forward with my day. Also, make sure, most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. Just call them up or text them and say, hey, just wanted you to know I'm thinking of you. Is that a UFO? Oh God, I wish. Hey, I just want to let you know I was thinking of you. Hope you're doing well. Miss you. Do you need anything? Is there anything I can do for you? Which rolls right into, also practice random acts of kindness, but like I always say, don't tell anyone. Just do it because it's the right thing to do. It's the nice thing to do. Just put that out there in the world and just put some positivity, love, kindness, kindness, love, and compassion out there in the world. Just do it because it's a nice thing to do, you know? Just think of some random good things that you can do for somebody today just to be a nice person. And each one of those little things, that if we're doing that, makes the world a better place, a more positive place, a more loving place. So anyway, yep, I think that's it. And thank you for watching the world's longest outro, and I love you guys. And I will see you tomorrow in time for Reading Rush. I love you guys. Bye. Love ya!